Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We're here doing your full moon in Capricorn reading, full moon in your sign here folks for July 13, 2022. This full moon is also known as the buck moon. This is the time of year when all of the young bucks in the forest are sprouting new antlers. In order to sprout new antlers, their old ones need to go away. So, as with most full moons, there is a big healing element that is coming in here with this moon. However, there's an extra added bit of intensity because this full moon is not an eclipse, but it is occurring so close to Pluto that it may actually feel like one. So anything beneath the surface, anything that you've been ignoring, any toxic situations, anything that you've been trying to sweep under the rug to hope that it will resolve itself may likely erupt, okay, and come to light. So just so you're aware of that, all right, keep the lines of communication open, try and take a step back when you're dealing with things and focus on solutions, okay? And if you can't focus on, if there's no resolution for certain things, then this is a great time to let things go, to wrap things up. This moon, of course, Capricorn, is landing in your first house. Your first astrological house has to do with you, yourself, your own needs, your self-care. Okay. This is really about focusing on your emotions, your environment, your dreams, your hopes. Okay. All about you. We quite often do focus on other people, but no, in your first house, it's all about you. You might be looking to change your appearance. Maybe you're looking to change your environment, okay? Or maybe you're just practicing a little bit of self-care and experiencing some personal growth, some spiritual growth, okay? And just really focused on numero uno. We all have to do that every once in a while, okay? So let's have a look and see what advice, what information that we do have coming in here for you guys for this full moon. So we have trust, okay? Trust here, when we do get this particular trust card, this is really inviting you to take a step back and see situations in your life. Where do you put your trust? Do you trust yourself to make the right decisions, the right choices for yourself, or do you run around all over town asking other people for their opinion? Are you in an environment that you can trust? In your workplace? Are you feeling safe and comfortable and secure? If not, then you may be looking to make some sort of change. You may be looking at the reflection, what the environment is reflecting back to you, and going, I don't know if this is good for me anymore. You might be looking at relationships in your world as well, right? Are you partnering up with the right people? Have you outgrown any relationships in your world? Okay. And so, if any of those trust issues do come to light, then this is certainly a time when you can really look those issues in the eye, address them. If you can correct them, if you can fix them and address the root cause, the core issues, then you may be focused on doing that, but maybe not. Maybe you're looking at making some change, okay, or you're just exercising a little bit of caution. Sometimes we can't invoke a lot of big change right away. Sometimes it's a work in progress, right, Capricorn? Okay, so you might be just a little bit cautious in that energy. But you may also, with this moon, you may also be working through some trust issues. Perhaps there's been something in your past where someone has done you wrong. This could be something that has to do with your current situation that's just kind of been underneath the surface for a while and you've known it's there. This can also be something from your past, your childhood. We quite often do develop trust issues in our childhood. So you may be working through those energies, and this is certainly a call to release any kind of situations, environments, or energies that no longer serve you. You have to learn to trust again. Trust is a fickle little energy, right? It takes a long time to really build up trust and seconds to erase all of that hard work. So maybe there's something in your life where you need to rebuild trust, okay? But we quite often need to really trust ourselves to make the right choices. We also have resistance coming in here. Now, when we do get the full moons are about wrapping things up, seeing things through to completion. It represents the cycles in our world, right? And so when we have the resistance energy, this really does represent some sort of block or obstacle that you may be working through. Now, this could be that, you have something that you need to address, trust issues maybe. You need to address something. You need to work through and power through something, okay? Perhaps you just have some blocks within you, some challenges within you. Maybe know that you need to make some change and you've been ignoring it for a little while, okay? But you may also, have some great dreams and some goals, and perhaps your current environment, your relationships, you are met with what is seemingly brick wall. How do you break through those walls of resistance? Are you being told by people in your world, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do this? When people give us advice, and when they give us advice, most people come from a good place. They want to help. They want to, see people succeed. However, people bring advice based on their experiences. Also influencing their advice is what they would do, right? If this was me, I would do this. And if someone's telling you that, no, you can't do that, no, you shouldn't do that, oh, that's too risky, what they're actually doing is showing you their limitations, not yours. So in those energies, in those times, okay, take people's advice for what it is, but then you need to disseminate it a little bit, right? You need to kind of pick and choose, okay, where's this really coming from? Okay, is it coming from really what they would do? Are they showing you their blocks? Okay, or is it really something that is you can really use, right? So you might need to, there's that trust energy again, you might need to work through those things. There may be some underlying fears here that are creating some sort of blocks for you. Okay. And, this can be pretty much any area of your life. This is all about you, Capricorn. Okay. Maybe you're digging deep. You're doing a little bit of an emotional deep dive. When we're experiencing times of spiritual growth, we quite often do get old energies that come back up to the surface a little bit. Okay, and so this is a great time to release any kind of issues, blocks, or address things that have been lingering and festering for a long time. Okay, if that fist there represents your resistance, okay, or things that are blocking you, how do you uncurl those fingers? Okay, you can do it. You can make the right choices and the right decisions for yourself. Okay, so don't doubt your own abilities. But this full moon brings about a great opportunity to really detox a lot of areas in our life, whether it's something energetic within you, whether it's some old issues. It can also be something in your physical world as well. Do a little bit of spring cleaning, detox your workspace, your home environment. Okay, are you feeling cluttered and closed in? Maybe it's time to donate some things, give some things away, or reorganize in some aspect, right? Allow the energy to flow a little bit more. So let's see what else we've got coming here for you. We've got the Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, and we also have the Strength card there, really powering you through. All right, so gotta love the Strength card. A little bit of Leo energy, a little bit of firepower coming in here for you there. And the Queen of Swords is really bringing some clarity to your situation. What do you need to release? The Queen of Swords is great for putting up boundaries, okay? For seeing the truth of a situation, okay? If you've been ignoring something, nope, this Queen of Swords energy, you're going to get that focus, okay? You're going to get something come to light for you, whether it's something intuitively or something that has to do with communication. Maybe you need to have an important conversation, okay? Maybe something from your past, all right? Some inner knowledge or wisdom, okay, that you need to embrace and expand upon so that you can make the right choice, okay? The Queen of Swords is a wonderful energy to really get that clarity that you may be missing on something, okay? And the thing is, when we do have the Queen of Swords here, this is about honesty and truth, right? This may affect something that you trust, okay, or a lack of trust or faith in an area of your world. So be open to communication. Remember, we said at the beginning of the reading, communication may be the key for you. Keep those lines of communication open. Now, this could possibly be with a friend or family. We do have the Three of Cups here, bringing us in some social aspect here as well. So there may be something here you can either work through some issues with the advice, help, or guidance from your soul tribe, your support system with that Three of Cups. It can just be that a positive outlook here will really help you power through and work you through things that you do need to cut out of your life. Okay, but we really do need to get that clarity there that comes in with that Queen of Swords, that open, receptive energy, but also with that sword to cut off anything negative, anything challenging, release resistance in our world here as well. Okay, and what happens when you do that, when you are honest with yourself and when you do get that clarity, the Three of Cups here, okay, you feel more alive, you feel more connected, you feel more engaged and positive with the world that is around you. Okay, you start to kind of see the potential in things, you see things a little bit differently when you do that. Okay, because you do have a lot of options that are around you. Okay, keep an open mind, that Seven of Cups energy. Okay, and embrace the more positive aspects of your world. Okay, and again, this is energy really that's all about you. The Seven of Cups can sometimes bring some imagination and fantasy to your world. Okay, so maybe there's something that you've been dreaming about, something you've been fantasizing about. Are you looking to make some change? Okay, or is it that you have a dream? Perhaps you have a big dream and you just haven't been sure how to bring this dream into fruition. Okay, that Queen of Swords, clarity that you're looking for, the truth of the matter, okay, to dig deep to get to the heart of the matter and have a positive outlook. Seven of Cups can sometimes represent overindulgence in something, can sometimes be representative of addictions, okay, but it's also one where we often do need to make a choice. It can be where we have some visions, we use our imagination. Okay, we sometimes live in a bit of a fantasy world. All right, but you may have an opportunity opening up for you to turn a vision into reality. But it may require you to face a little bit of fear. Okay, sometimes we keep ourselves stuck, all right, because we do have that resistance. We may have some fears and worries and some anxieties, trust. Maybe you just don't trust yourself to follow your dreams, to follow your goals. Okay, there's a lot of doors that are opening for you here, Capricorn. Okay, what does that look like for you? What is it that you're dreaming of? All right, are you looking for a strong, solid, stable foundation, perhaps a happy home? A good working environment is really important for you. The butterfly coming out of one of those cups, right? Is this a time of personal growth? Can you make change in your life? Are you looking to make some change? Right? Are you just looking to be happy and fulfill your true potential with the rainbow there? Are you looking for riches and gold? What are you looking for? Okay, because really the world is your oyster. You just need to be able to know what it is you want, be honest with yourself. Okay, cut out things in your world that have been blocking you, that have been preventing you from making change or moving forward. Okay, a lack of faith in yourself possibly sometimes here. Okay, that Queen of Swords, we can really use that sword right about now to its fullest potential. Is there something here that you do need to put up some boundaries, right? Again, the Three of Cups, your perhaps your social circle. Okay, they may have some really good advice for you, but again, sometimes they may, sometimes people in our world may overstep their boundaries a little bit, or they may say a little bit too much, or you really do need this sword with that Queen of Swords to be open to what people have to say, but also to be able to cut out anyone else's personal energy, right? Their own blocks or their own fears may come to the surface. Okay, it's like someone may have a great piece of advice, but you got to take it with a grain of salt. And that Queen of Swords can really help you in that aspect. All right, so that Seven of Cups, I think that you may have a dream. Okay, you may have something that you've been wanting. Okay, something you've been desiring for a while, but there's something there that's been holding you back. All right, and when we're clear about that, we can really move forward, because you really do have a lot of inner strength, courage, to persevere, to make change, to follow your dreams, to follow your goals. When we've got the Strength card here, this does recognize your unlimited potential. Okay, so unleash your true potential here, Capricorn. Okay, you may be experiencing a huge shift Okay, so set your intentions, be very clear, be very honest, and be very true to yourself, and then believe in yourself here, Capricorn. Okay, no matter how big, no matter how small. Okay, it doesn't really matter what it is that you want. Okay, you have a lot of potential here to follow through with a goal, with a dream, but you do need to be a little bit patient. Sometimes, Capricorn, you are very determined. Okay, and sometimes you can be a little bit impatient. All right. Sometimes you also, the thing is here is that we don't have really earth energy coming out. And when we don't have that earth energy, okay, it may be that, you really do need to get creative, follow your passion. You really do need to connect with your heart space here. You need to connect with your emotions. Okay. And, you're very down to earth. You like to have a game plan. You're very practical. But sometimes you've just really got to connect with your emotions in order to, really fulfill your true potential and to really move forward. We have the Queen of Cups clarifying, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and we've got the Two of Pentacles coming out there for you as well. The bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. What are you excited about? What are you passionate about? What do you want to do? The Ace of Cups is manifestation energy, right? So you've got new beginnings on the horizon, okay? Get excited about the future. Set your intentions, plant your seeds, okay? And then follow through with your true potential. The Queen of Cups coming in here with that Queen of Swords brings in a really good healing energy, okay? It's also one connecting with your heart, with your intuition, with your spiritual self. So some of you here, you may be experiencing a bit of spiritual growth, all right? But there's healing that's coming in there. So really do connect with your feelings, your emotions. The Queen of Pentacles, this is really your time to nurture yourself, practice a little bit of self-love, self-care, really make your home or your work environment into one that gives you fulfillment, gives you joy, and makes you feel as though you belong, as though you can really grow to your true potential here. All right, but be open to new ways of doing things. All right, the queens really are the nurturers, really are, where we experience a lot of growth, where we really connect and we allow. All right, so, we do have that down to earth pentacles energy. So your home, your work environment, your career path, or just you, okay, self-care, a little bit of healing energy in there, and give yourself some space, give yourself some time, and be patient with yourself. Okay, we don't turn the tables overnight. We don't release blocks necessarily overnight. Sometimes we can, okay, but it really requires a lot of firepower, right? But it's usually a process, okay? So just like that strength card there, bringing you in, the courage, but it's also bringing you in patience, kindness, compassion, and also is, speaking to your own inner strength to make change, to follow your dreams, to get things done, or even, man, oh man, to release some resistance energy there. Okay, it does take some strength to do that, and you have that coming in. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart there. All right, you need to make a conscious effort here to focus on what you want and not what you don't want. The Five of Cups does show that there's been some past hurts, there's been doubts, there's been fears, there's been disappointments, things that haven't quite gone your way, okay? But when we have those two cups, okay, this is a chance for you to heal or to right some wrongs or to recognize something that didn't go your way and why, okay? And then we need to really turn around and embrace the potential, embrace the new, see the possibilities that lay ahead to you, and really just change your perspective or change your way of thinking there. Okay, especially with that Seven of Cups coming in, face your fears, figure out why haven't I followed a goal or a dream, or why have I chosen things in the past? What can I do differently now? So that Five of Cups there really is processing of emotions, but it shows that there is potential there on the horizon for you. The Two of Pentacles here also, you may have some decisions to make, okay? You may need to find some balance in your world if things are out of alignment for you. And that Two of Pentacles really does you know, have you weighing up your options, making those decisions, but making the right decisions for yourself. Okay. And you know, you have a lot of potential within you here, Capricorn. Okay. So don't let anyone steal your thunder, steal your wind. Don't let anyone, you know, derail you from your plans or convince you that you aren't capable of something. And that's not normally you, Capricorn, but hey, we are a product of our environment. We're more than a makeup of our sun sign, right? We've got a lot of planetary placements in our charts, a lot of astrological placements, and of course a lot of life experience that we've gone through. So just because you are typically, you know, very strong and capable, okay, it doesn't mean that someone can't also kind of steal your thunder a little bit, or, you know, make you feel a little bit inadequate on some level, okay? So maintain a healthy balance, okay? Remember how strong and powerful you really are. Approach things from a position of strength, of authority, but also be kind to yourself and be a little bit patient there, and you will achieve things. Okay, maybe you just need to make some minor changes in your life, because the Two of Pentacles does show that you may have a very important decision to make, but it also shows your capabilities, okay, that you can handle a lot, okay, that you can really, really you know, have a lot of things in your life thrown at you, okay? But boundaries may certainly be required, because if there's something in your world where, you know, maybe you've got a big level of responsibility, even though you're capable, does not mean that you should always be the one to do all of the heavy lifting and all of the hard work. All right, so believe in yourself, be confident, okay? You are attracting all kinds of wonderful things in here. Okay, so, you know, so get started, get going, okay? Face your fears, release those blocks, trust yourself to make the right choice, to make the right decision, and you shall prevail. Let's grab a couple last cards for you here, Capricorn, and see what else that you've got going on. You may want to do some heart chakra meditations. They may be very helpful for you at this time as well. But I think you've got some great things coming in on the horizon there for you, for sure. All right. Let's have a look and see what your last messages are. These are moon magic, so these are important affirmations that you may want to try. Here's your first card. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Well, hello, we'll just put that by those three queens, shall we? Okay, let's have a look at your next card. There it is. Life is conspiring for me. Absolutely. How are you going to change that energy around? Are you going to focus on what hasn't worked for you, focused on your disappointments, on your losses in your life? Or are you going to turn things around? And are you going to look at your past perceived failures, I say, okay? Are you going to look at them and discover why something happened? Life is never conspiring against you. It is always conspiring for you. And when you change that attitude, and when you look at things a little bit differently in that perspective, you see your challenges, your things that haven't worked out the way you wanted to. And sometimes we do come into that realization as to why, like, oh my God, can you believe it? If I had continued along this path, this would have happened. But instead, that option was taken away from me. That didn't work out. I would never have had this, and it's wonderful and it's beautiful. So, you know, one door closes, another one opens. So things are always conspiring for you. And when we're in that energy, and when we speak those kind of affirmations, life doesn't happen to you. Life happens for you. Because when life happens to you, it implies that you have no choices, that you have no free will, and that you have no impact. Whereas when things happen for you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome, okay, then that implies that we do have a hand in it. We do play a role in it. We can change the outcome. We can, you know, do things differently the next time around, okay? It's a hugely, very self-empowering message that comes with that one. There's your final message. I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. I don't know if that's focused for you. There you go. I'm going to leave that there for you, Capricorn. I hope there was something in this reading that did resonate with you on some level. If there was, please hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so much for watching. Happy full mooning, everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.